In the near future, the world is invaded by sightless creatures that attacked by hearing any sort of sound, leaving only a handful of human beings as survivors among those who have survived, or the Abbott family, which is made of a couple, the and Evelyn, along with their deaf daughter Reagan and their two sons Marcus and Bao. When the family goes into the nearby town for supplies, both finds a toy space shuttle, but Lee makes him leave it behind, as it would make noise if powered on. As they are getting ready to leave, Reagan C currently gives him back the toy, but without its batteries. When they leave, Vogt takes back the batteries without anyone noticing. While walking back home, Bao turns on the space shuttle, which starts making noise, knowing very well that he would be attacked by the sightless creatures. Lee tries to run back to save him, but fails as the monster gets to Bao. Before he could. Over a year after Bao's death, the family has seemingly gone back to normal and have set precautions to ensure their safety. The family also seems to be expecting a new member with level, and having been several months pregnant, in one of the fine days, Lee decides to take Marcus out for fishing. When Reagan tries to come with them, he turns her down, telling her she should stay behind to help her pregnant mother. Upset that she can't go, Reagan opts to visit her brother's grave, where she sort of blames herself for what happened. Meanwhile, Lee tells Marcus that the sightless creatures can never attack when there is a louder sound nearby. With this, they are able to talk. Where Marcus tells his dad that he shouldn't blame Reagan for both death while everyone is out. Evelyn goes into labor and tries to rush downstairs to deliver. She inadvertently steps onto a nail, which causes her to drop a picture frame. The noise alerts one of the creatures, which gets into the house. Evelyn turns the lights around the homestead to read, which signifies danger. She comes up with a plan to distract the monster using an egg timer. This gives her the opportunity to run back upstairs and escape. Meanwhile, Lee and Marcus get back only to find the red light surrounding their home. Lee tells Marcus to hurry and set off the fireworks, which would drive the creatures away from the house. Marcus succeeds and drives the creatures out of their home. Lee, on the other hand, arms himself with a shotgun and hurries into the house to find his wife. He finds her weak, and having delivered a bouncing baby boy, he then takes them to safety in a lower compartment and then sets out in search of Reagan and Marcus. He does, though, fail to notice the water that was gradually filling up the compartment, whereas wife and newborn were Evelyn later wakes up to a room filled with water and comes face to face with one of the sightless creatures. She carefully picks up her baby and that hides behind the falling water so she could mask the baby's sound. Eventually, the creature leaves after failing to locate them. After searching for his kids for some time, Lee finds them coming out of the silo they had been hiding in. He tells them to hide inside the truck as he tries to use a hook to attack the monster that was stalking them. The monster wounds Lee, an aspect that causes Marcus to scream and fear. This attracts the attention of the monster, which heads over to the truck to attack the kids. Fearing for his kids, Lee screams at the monster so he could save them. This causes the monster to charge back at him and kills him, an aspect that allows the kids to escape back to the house. They embrace their mother and then hurriedly head into the bunker, where they are followed by one of the monsters. Reagan sees her dad's work and realizes that an earpiece is the creature's weakness. She uses her earpiece, which seems to affect the creature and expose its inner tissue. Evelyn takes the opportunity to kill the creature with a shotgun. The film ends as the family sees two more creatures who had been drawn to the noise from the gun charging at them. Reagan and Evelyn prepares to take out these creatures as they did the first one.
Subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any updates.